Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to part 2 of Kuni 2, the Revenant Kingdom. Let's just jump straight back into it, shall we?
Well now.
So I really am in another world. There's no Ding Dong Dell where I come from, and no view like this. What's it like where you're from? I guess ahead of this world in some ways, and behind in others. Nell used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. It was about another world, one very closely connected to our own. Throwback to the first one. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale, but I suppose there must have been some truth to it after all. So I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here. Does that mean there's no way home? Well, what did you do there in your world? I was a king.
Kuni!
What? Well, a president. It's kind of the same thing, which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country.
Oh.
Really? Then perhaps you might be kind enough to share some of it with me. Things may not quite be the same here as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? A quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know.
Not exactly.
No, I've made up my mind. Not exactly. Fucking tell me. I'm
going to keep my promise to Nella.
gonna keep your promise to Nella.
I'm going to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
You are, huh? Good for you. I've made my mind up too. I'm staying here, in this world.
Oh shit. President's just like, fuck it.
You are?
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart, resolved to honor the dying wish of his dearest friend by becoming a king once more. And Roland, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey.
Oh, that's a bit cute. Save my progress, sure thing.
Chapter 2. The Kingdom to Come.
Probably should have ended the last episode here, but that's fine. We're on to it. If I'm going to become a king again, I need to convince a kingmaker to help us. A kingmaker? Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great power. By bending one to its will, a king proves that he is worthy to lead his nation. So it's a mark of authority. Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to the nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of an entire army. Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big. Oh yes, some of the size of a castle.
Well, now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of these things? Wait a minute. You were a king until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers already?
Not exactly.
Well, my father only died a month ago, you see. We hadn't quite got around to that part yet. So, I was never a true king, not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, I would have had my kingmaker by now. But of course, it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your kingmaker now that you're out of the picture. This is true. Like, if you think about it, there must be a kingmaker for the last king. Oh. Shit's going down. Jesus. That thing's so cool. Just phasing through walls and shit.
Oakenheart, Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, has recognized me as
Jesus.
the rightful ruler of this realm. I stand before you, your new king!
Interesting. I see, so in all likelihood Mouse Singer has taken control of your kingmaker already. Yes, which means I'll have to find a new one, a new kingmaker for our kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? These things can't be there can't be too many of them. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond... I didn't read the last bit. The King's Cradle. It's a holy place where a kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, We could visit them at their king cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us. Exactly. And if the stories are true, there is a kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which has yet to be claimed. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alrighty. One moment. Evan's Essentials. I think we have to equip Evan with his shit. You can also use P when not in battle. You can use the party menu to decide when you'll take part in the battle and who you'll control first in combat. This will be whoever is at the top of the list. Oh, I'm totally playing as this kid all the time. Okay, I get you. So, let us put on some stuff for Sir Evan. I don't need to save.
Oh,
A trapdoor. A what? Oh, please tell me. They're found where the energy of the land is especially strong, mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Not everyone can use them though. You need to have a certain special spell called Travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me. So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use the spell of yours to get out of the castle? Well, as I said, you need to visit a trapdoor in order to travel back to it. And I've never really spent much time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first trapdoor I've ever seen. Of course.
yes.
Okay. Let's touch it. Touch. Cool. It's basically fast travel. Welcome to the overworld. I like it. So this is absolutely stunning. Okay, that's we look like little chibi characters. That's so cute. I like it. So this is the overworld. This has replaced what used to be a little bit, like I said, a little bit more Final Fantasy like, where you would be in the overworld and you'd be like this little character in a 2D kind of almost 2D-ish setting. If the monsters get too close, we'll have to fight them. That's fine. Field encounters, walk into an enemy. Okay, let's. I know, like, we necessarily shouldn't necessarily carry on.
My best.
Ooh, let's see what these do. Jeez Louise. What about 2? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, you don't get very long to loot, do you? Old disciplined code. Okay, so this is more reminiscent of what the combat system was like in the last one in terms of disciplined code. Okay, it slightly boosts XP gained. I like that actually. Let's put it on my good man here. Okay, I'm just gonna play as Roland for a while. I kind of like playing as the older guy. But that whole attack style of you're in a little encounter, blah blah blah. Huh? Oh, probably. Oh, we got a surprise attack. So we probably spawned stunned. Oh no, we just faced the wrong way. Which really isn't that bad. Easy peasy, man. So, sorry, as I was saying, you be in the overworld, you join a fight, it finishes, you go back to the overworld. It still feels nice though, like, it does take you out a wee bit, but coming back in is quite cool. Just run past him. Always turn and face them, I think.
Come on.
Like, I would much prefer this to not take so long. Like, yeah, this is just going to be a lot of travelling. Ooh, let's head for the little hovel.
What's going on here?
Oh, what did I ever do to you, I ask?
That thing looks cool.
Oh, my pretty goodness.
Look at these little things.
Oh, you
Okay.
rotten devil of a thing, you.
Evan, come on.
Let's save this lady, shall we? Dealing with airborne enemies. Some monsters can fly, tricky foes to deal with, won't be with regular wheeling attacks. Yeah, you need to... unleashing a regular melee attack.
You ready for this?
Oh, he's going up.
Ah! It's coming back! Gosh! What in the...
The little things are helping.
You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
Okay. During battle, Higgledy-dees. I think it's Higgledy-dees will automatically back you up by attacking, defending, healing, and performing other various actions based on their type. Sometimes they give you a go-ahead, but they issue special orders. See them perform their... press E to activate them. Absorb them by holding down the button for your character's spells and abilities, therefore changing... Ooh, improving their effect. So you can check how many... Okay. Okay. So where are my Higgledy-dees? Oh my god. They just made a cannon! Can I go to them? Oh, they're out of combat right now. Get him! He did. Okay, that was kind of cool. They made a little cannon. Are you alright?
Oh my.
That was a close one. And no mistake, I don't know what I'd done if you two lively boys hadn't come wandering by. I'm Martha, Auntie Martha, to those who I take a shine to, and I'm pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on then, we're going to my house. I must give you a little something to say thank you. Of course. How nice of her.
Righto.
Here we are, it's not much of a home, but in you come. I do like the chibi aspect. These little spirit things. Oh, that's so cool. Get the plates, pass it gently.
Gently.
Oh, laptop.
Yes. Gentle. Here's another one now. Thanks ever so much.
You two really did save my bacon back there. I never expected to see a wyvern so close to home. Honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. Are they monsters?
Oi.
Oi, you cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. They're, well, they're phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right. There's the wind, isn't there? And the fire and the rain, such like they're a natural phenomenon. And when those phenomena decide to grow their heads and legs and start running around and being adorable, they become Higgledies. So where were you off to when you got waylaid helping out old Martha anyway? We don't often get visitors around these parts. We're on our way to the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. No, really, just the two of you going into that den of despicable sky pirates? Sky pirates? We have to.
Well,
We have to, dear? Absolutely, positively have to? Absolutely, positively, yes. In that case, you better take some of my little lovelies with you. Really? Higgle piggle. You really don't mind?
certainly.
It's the least I can do. You've shown me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, that you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha. I feel a lot better with these little guys backing us up. They're so cute. Wonderful, and if you ever have any questions about them, you just come and ask me, you hear? Runcible and Righteous have decided to join your adventure. Manage your Higgledies via the party menu. Or party menu. Let's go to the party menu. Higgledies have two basic parameters, feistiness and hardiness. The feistier, the more damage they'll deal, and the hardier, the less they'll take. These two parameters will increase as they level up. This doesn't happen by winning battles. You'll need to build a certain special facility in your kingdom instead. Higgledies have a specific personalities that need to be taken into account. If you have a shy Higgledy in your party, you might need an aggressive one to help balance them out. Another thing to bear in mind is your Higgledy skills, from the ones they perform automatically to the ones you have to trigger yourself to a certain awakening specific abilities. These will be triggered when a party member enters the special state known as Awakening, which you'll learn more about later on. You can take a detailed look through your Higgledies, skills and abilities by cycling through them the pages with the Z button. When picking Higgledies, you'll need to bear in mind the cost of adding them to your party. Each Higgledy costs a set of number of points to add, and you can't exceed 10. Runcible the Righteous. Very cute. So, restores small cannon, border the battlefield, and boosts the chance of players emitting shockwaves when awakened. Cool. Very awesome. Don't be a surprise attack because I turned sideways slightly. Okay, we're good.
Come on!
I love those little things. They turn into a cannon, for crying out loud. It's a little bit adorable, let's be honest. That is in fact a dragon, and I want to walk towards it. Level 50 Windworm. Oh yeah. Pair of Detox Simple Slippers. What do those do? Slightly boost resistance to poison. Sure, why not? Let's run down this hill, shall we? Oh, you can't run down the hill. That's alright. We'll just run down the hill. Obtaining some interesting items. Alrighty, let's get into fight with a little level 9, shall we? Surprise attack! Yes! So... oh, we didn't get the surprise attack.
Nothing.
Seems to be a feature that they've removed. Although, it did say surprise attack when we had a go at it. Don't even need dualies. Thanks for the offer, though. Turn into a cannon once the game is done. Those things are pretty cool. If you don't mind me asking, but your ears, are they real? Yes, they're real. I'm half Grimalkin, you see. Grimalkin. Interesting, you don't get many cat-eared kings where I come from. Ha ha ha. Wait. Do I want to enter this cave? I kinda do. Oh, that's what it is. It's like a fight.
Ready for this?
I'm going for the small ones first. Let's quickly just summon these guys. Nice. Go us. Well, that was a victory and a half. So you can just press V to swap quite quickly, which is nice. Let's save before this. Oh, this is exciting. I think this is probably like a mini boss fight. Okay, so we can't even open that door, whatever it is. Let's just attack them, shall we?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, these guys stand, like, actually no chance. Ooh, that looks rare. I want that. Cool Blunder Blaster. Oh, there is guns in this game. I'm such an idiot. There was games in the old, in the other Ni no Kuni too. I'm just so stupid. There was a guy whose specific, like, role was to use weapons. Or, like, guns. Oh, that makes me want to keep fighting people. Specifically because I just want cool items. No other reason. Hooah! Oh, I like that combo.
I need your help.
I do like Evan's fighting style. He is quite cool. See, it used to be like if you hit them head on, yeah, if you hit them head on, like it wouldn't affect how the fight started. If you hit them from behind, it would stun them. Now it just seems like it just straight up doesn't matter. Unless they hit you from behind, it just turns you around slightly, but you can turn around instantaneously. So I don't know what they were going with that mechanic. I guess I could just wander past this guy if I really wanted to, but I want to farm a bit of XP.
Here goes nothing.
Even just hitting people gives you experience, apparently. Okay, I should probably start dodging a wee bit. Grab whatever these are. Denixing old cloak. Doesn't sound very useful. And for the most part, you could probably go around the outskirts of all of them to try and get where you need to go, but I think the more I fight, the more XP I get, which could lead to more skills, hopefully, which is kind of what I'm after. Interesting. Have to make our way through the valley. That's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle, the other end of Cloud Coil Canyon, is on an island near the Heartlands. We'll need a boat too, I'm afraid, so we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through the valley. Ooh. So about Auntie Martha said about this place being something. Cloud Canyon is home to a notorious band of sky pirates. See, this is going actually too fast for me. I don't like it. Yay, we have a new waypoint. Cool. You can now travel to the Sidewinder Gorge trapdoor. I like how it's called a trapdoor, not a trapdoor, but also you could totally be tripping. Like, you might not actually be seeing what you think you're seeing. Whoa. Ooh. Hello. Obtain 5 Savior's Tears. 5 Soaraway Sweets. Thank you. Well, now you don't look like sky pirates, thank goodness. Would you be interested in making a little purchase? Perhaps I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock. What's a merchant doing all the way out here? Well, it's quite a story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was a little political trouble over that way, and now the mice are in control. I didn't much like the look of how things were going. You're from Ding Dong Dell, you say? Indeed. Now wait just one second. King Evan, you're alive! Everybody on Leaflook says you've been killed, so I just assumed the rumours to be true. Sorry, I'll stop doing these shitty voices. Well, no, actually, I survived. Just. What's Leafbook? Is it some kind of other magic you guys have or something? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. You've never heard of Leafbook? Why, it's the greatest place to find latest news and gossip from all over the world. And a device for accessing it's the hottest new product from the technological wizards over at Broadleaf Incorporated. Sorry, just listen to me launching into my sales patter. You'll have to forgive me, old habits die hard. But there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information for all over the world. Sounds pretty useful. Do you have any of these things for sale? How much are you asking? Oh, they're a snippet. 10,000 guilders. Although I suppose you've just been through a rather tough time, Your Majesty. A nice discount will probably just the thing to cheer you up. Let's see. Yes, I can definitely have one for absolutely nothing. It's going to come in an awful handy, and, well, it's the least I can do under the circumstances. Really? You're sure? I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service. Oh, thanks, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take extra special care of it, I promise. I'm sure you will, and if you ever want to repay the favour with a purchase too, I certainly shall not say no. Leaf book. Menu. Oh, wow. You'll receive pop-up notifications when new posts appear. As long as you're not in battle over certain situations, you press H to view them instantly. What does this do? Oh, it's comments and shit too. Oh my god, it's social media. I don't know if I like it. Anyway, let's talk to this guy and see what he's got in stock. Cool. We out. We out, skis. Let's go through the canyon, shall we? Did I pick up that? Sorry. I looked away for 1 second.
Here goes nothing.
That is a fairy. I like it. Victory! What we got? Sorroway. Cool. I do need to keep an eye on my health because there will be times where I kind of just plow headfirst into fights. I would really like to see my guy over here get some more abilities, because Evan's got bloody 3 of them. Summon the cannon when the fight's over. Ah, oh, damn it. He didn't do it. He's smarter than that.
Oh my!
Roll and look. It's a thing that allows you to jump high. Prop-leafed clover. They only grow here in Cloud Coil Canyon. Leaf spin you see and they give off such soft little breeze. It's hardly time for a botany lesson. I've only ever seen them on hooks before. I'm sorry, of course. We must get moving. Oh, there's something. What is going on with that? Spinning away gently. There'll be a reason for it when we come back, I assume. Wrecked. Victory! So, it looks like a lot less of the game is in the overworld, which I like. Like I said, this feels more fluid and kind of just more natural to the flow of the game. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, pork chopper and a zap wing.
Here goes nothing.
Got the zap wing. Pork chopper hurt. Dodged it. Whew. Those were some strong people. I always like rolling off things. I feel so dangerous. Okay, you can't just fall off the map, which is nice. Sorry. Oh, I'm experiencing a bit of FPS issues right now. I think it was all the jumping. A good egg. See, I swear a lot of that stuff is just respawning. A baby buckler. Let's equip the baby buckler. What does it do? Improves physical defense. We'll put it on this guy, we'll make him our tank. Couple of zap wings, let's go.
Come on!
Bit of a level up. wrecked. No? That would have been really cool if that did something. Go back up. Alrighty, new waypoint. Skipperoonie. And straight back into it. Damn, no way up. We need to get up there. Piggle, piggle. What is it? Piggledy, piggledy. I think he wants us to follow him. And he looks pretty serious about it too. You know these things could look serious. Let's follow this little bastard, shall we? Munchina. Coral Heirloom. Hubloom, sorry. Mellow Fat Pass. There's something there. Oh, is it one of his little brothers? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, cutie. He's so fucking goofy. You want us to help us, pal. You stuck in that hole, little friend. Higgledy, higgledy. For me, really? Moldy old twig. A stick. Lucky you. Look, there's something else he wants to show us. Higgledy whoosh. Yeah, it's to do with those little things. Goodness. Wind Whipper spell. Did something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. And turns it into a giant jump. Let's give it a try. Let's go to you. Here we go. Weird that you don't see it coming from Evan. Goodness, they are talented. That little guy can control the wind. Looks like we're able to use this thing now. Woo! Hell yeah. Gust-proof whirlwind boots. Okay. Sorry. Let's do a little bit of equipment. So, he got a new wand. Let's give him some boots. Do you have any more spells? No, he doesn't. We won't need to save quite yet. Let's use my little guy. Woo! Easy, mate. Make a cannon for no reason. I need to start using these little guys a bit more. I do like it when they make the cannon for me. Base bone. Oh, sneaky. I almost didn't see that. I saw like the little wisps of it, but I didn't know it was a... Did not know it was a chest. Oh. Make a cannon! Ah. Was it? I did not notice how cold it was. Okay, so we've got a pork chopper to deal with, which is fine.
Here goes nothing.
Let's destroy him, shall we? We can attack everything else around.
I'll help here. Weakness. Weakness.
Okay, so that was fairly useful. Dead. Whew. Crybaby onion. Voice can be heard. Let's see what we've got. Give me what I like, and I'll give you quite a lot. And crunchy munchy ones. I would love to give you... Yeah. Offer him a munchy nut and see what you get. Well done, Traveller. This is what I mean. It's the greatest offering I have ever seen. Ooh. The Higley hidden inside comes flying out. Higley befriended. Filgary the Flighty has decided to join you on your adventure. I got another Higley. And another trapdoor. So I now know what those things do. They give you little Higleys to come along with you. We're pretty high up. Yes, we are. Apparently, I can cast the Wind Whipper spell too. Which doesn't really make sense. Gotta keep an eye out for those little spinny things though. Allows you to jump off from a certain height without hurting yourself, which is fine, which makes sense. Otherwise there would be a lot of game overs on my part. Oh, I think we're coming up to a boss. Or sky pirates.
This doesn't look good.
What are they?
Oh shit. Oh. Sorry, we're not from around here.
Excuse
We've
me?
important business beyond the valley. You must simply let us pass. Oh, we must we indeed. I tell you, we simply must do, boy. String 'em all up as they come on spine in our secret base. I, my honoured colleague, has the right of it. You've contrived Rule 7, Section D of all the piratical aviators code, and the punishment for such a heinous crime is death. We're not aviators, we walked here. Spare us your clever words, mister. We'll not stand in here and listen to you wheedle your way out of it. Aye. Pirate's busy at work. Less talking, more dying. Or not.
It
Oh.
was nice to make your acquaintance. Huh?
What's that? Incoming.
Mistress Tani!
What are you doing?
Jesus. I like her. What are they doing?
Taking the law into your own hands?
We...
You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well now, I never... That is, we...
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell...
Yes, miss.
Get fucking wrecked.
What?
We'll wait for an opening.
All right. You two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around. The Wydmans are on the prowl again. Don't worry. The boss is a reasonable... How could he not be? He's my dad.
What?
Nice. Daddy's little girl. Oh, don't ever say that, Darren. Disgusting. Sky Pirates Base, eh? Got a malfunctioning chopper over there. Okay, this is pretty cool. This way, you dogs. I'm trying, but I can't seem to get my hands free. Stop trying, they're watching us like hawks. Sprint, dive, dodge, roll, cast a spin. Okay, it's not letting me do any of those things. The Cloud Snake, I wonder what kind of man he is. Not bad if we're lucky. His daughter seemed to think he had a reasonable mind, or reasonable idea, or something. I can't read those ones, they're quite quick. So this is their base. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Oi.
Make one false move in here, me hearties, and you'll be running quicker than you can spit. Ha ha. I thought I'd give him a little bit of a pirate accent to go along with his accent. What do you think they're going to do to us?
Hey.
We've done nothing wrong, which means we've nothing to be afraid of. Sorry, these follow kind of missions just make me so sad. Is that him there? I'm assuming it's Big Boy. He looks... These are the trespassers, eh? I've to report in. Where's the boss when you need him? Okay, so apparently Big Boy isn't the boss. Apparently Big Boy is the boss.
Oi, says I.
Boy says I. Oh, never mind. There he is.
So,
What do we have here? Well, you're about to find out, good sir.
well now.
Ye must be the trespassers, loitering specially in the canyon here. Or so I hears it. With good reason, please, hear us out. We only want to visit the King's Cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. Ye cause trouble the second ye set foot on pirate turf, lad. 'Tis a violation of the code, one that carries the penalty of death. No exceptions. You'll be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon, just like all the rest. The code must be obeyed, and the carrion crows must be fed. Can't you? You might want to reconsider. This is King Evan of Ding Dong Dell. What do you suppose will happen if you execute a royal, eh? You're a right one to just in the face of death, matey. We're not so backward that we ain't heard the old young prince taking the throne. But we're not so soft on the head as to believe he'd become trespassing all the way up here, neither. There was a coup. We fled in fear of our lives. Begging your pardon, boss. The news of the wind, or some such devilry. Might be a scrap of truth in here's tall sounding tale. Is that so? All the more reason to sling him off a cliff and be done with it. Whoever's in charge down in Ding Dong Dell's sure to be pleased to punch at such tidings, and it can't do no harm to stay on the good side now, can it? Gah.
Oi.
Boss, it's Tanny. Teeny. The Wyverns have taken her hostage. They say they'll let her live, but only if we promise up. Sticks right away and never come back.
Snakes alive.
Jesus. Pick on me a slip of a girl, would they? Garr. But if we desert this here base, we'd be sitting ducks for any and all choose to come at us. The lousy lizards will slaughter every man, woman, and child. It won't do. She may be me only daughter, but she needs of no one can outweigh the many. But she's blood of my blood is what she is. If the boot were on the other foot, I know she'd do the same.
Oi.
But boss,
No, listen.
hold your tongue. I've made my decision.
Excuse me.
Wait, you can't just leave her to die. What's that now? If none of you are willing to go, I will. I'll rescue her. Grrr. Please, Chief Batu, you have to let us try. Tanny saved our lives. We are honor bound to repay the debt. Something tells me that ain't all you're after. That ain't all you're after, laddie. Aye, they're after a way out, boss. You take it from me. We won't run away. You have my word. You have my word. Just what you plotting, laddie? I don't trust none of your trickery. It's not trickery, I swear, but I have to live. I have to become king again. I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. You had your chance to be king, lad, and you made a right pig's ear of it. Ran away up here with your tail between your legs, did you not? These blighted lands are rife with mystery and war. No one's building a happy realm out of it here anytime soon, especially not some lily-livered little princeling who mislaid his crown. Oi!
Then they'll
Bitch!
put an end
That's not
to
what
war and
happened.
misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole
If that's what it takes, I have to try. So I can't let it all...
Silence, ye mangy curs!
There we go. That's some pirate accent.
You were saying?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be... But at least give us a chance to save her.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
Alright, sunshine.
Well, let's go save her ass. Kind of saw this coming, and she'll join our party, and it'll be all cozy and cool. I like
Alright.
it.
Aye.
Agreed. Alrighty, so we seem to have made it through the canyon, and I think this is a good place to leave episode 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, still just getting into this, still trying to figure out how to edit these. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave what I'm going to leave in, what I'm going to take out, so I apologize if there's some weird jumps or weird cuts. This is still me just getting used to it, but I'm really enjoying this game so far. I love the characters, like they seem quite vibrant, and I'm really excited to meet more of them. This is only 2 hours of a, like, probably about a 30-hour game, most likely. JRPGs are expansive, and it seems this game isn't bogged down with side quests, and I'm not saying the old one was, but so far I can tell this is following a very linear pattern. There's not many side quests to be done, which could be interesting to see if they have more side quests as the game goes on and like kind of start unlocking things that you can do, or if it's more just an exploratory, kind of just play the game, play the story, get yourself kind of involved with everything that's going on. It'll be interesting to see how the game develops, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Much love.